I paused there because I know when you don't come on the channel, you don't want to hear loud sound. Immediately pauses when your internet is slow. See, guys, I'm like, well, you, ha ha ha, not a robot. Don't worry, robots may be in the future, but for now, it's you. Yes, you. Now, I don't like commanding audiences, although I'm gonna do that today, and if this doesn't pay back, then, it happens. But otherwise, what I want to do today is talk about audiences and what type of audience I want to do. Now, it seems my channel is growing. Like a spring plant in the month of June, it's growing. There are more people arriving to my channel than there are fingers on my hand. A lot of people. And I don't know how many dedicated fans I have. I can think of a couple people in my head, but really I don't know that many. But it doesn't matter. What here I'm going to try to do, wait, I had to look up. So here what I tried to do is I'm going to try to establish a connection with you that I want to have, and I'm going to try to enforce it as much as I can. Now let's look at the audiences. Let's look at different content creators' audiences and how this has paid off for them or not paid back. Dream. Yes, your favorite YouTuber has a love audience, right, guys? The thing with Dream is, and what he did very, very parasocial relationship. Now you might be saying, Piper, what's wrong with that? Don't you want to be close with your audience? I want to live alone, you know. Listen, here's the thing. You all are amazing people. For the most part. See, the bigger I'm gonna get, which I'm planning on doing, the more there are gonna be people who are people that I don't want to interact with and don't talk. And I personally know what Dream's situation is, and he wanted to talk with everyone, you know. Which led me to the situation that he's, aka not good. He did, on the scale of audience, he went too far on the parasocial side. We're going to use the scale of audience, I'm going to call it. Scale audience, the audience, you talk to the audience like it's your friend, and the more you're going to talk to it like it's your friend, more they're going to talk to you like that, they're going to get more obsessed over you, and you're going to be in his situation. Let's look at the other side. The side where you don't treat your audience at all. It's a side which really kind of has no minuses, but it's a side I really don't want to do. Maybe there is minuses. You can kind of correct me in the comments down below, because I actually love reading your comments. Most of your comments make sense. Some are fucking dumb, but most of all your comments are pretty good. But what I want to do is I want to do an audience that I can talk to. You can talk a little to me, but at the end of the day, you can have a view on me that is not as close. Listen to this, okay? This sounds a little harsh. I'm not your friend. You don't fucking know Jackie Chan shit about me, okay? All you know about me is my name is Pied Piper. I make content and a bunch of bonus facts depending how deep are you into Piper timeline, okay? That's it. And frankly, I'd a little less, because all I know about you is your dumb icon and your stupid name. What the flip is wrong with it? So at the end of the day, we don't really count as friends. And what I want you to remember is that I'm like a... See, it's hard for me to say this, right? But what I want is a little bit of 50-50. I want to be talkative to you. I want you to understand me and talk to me as friends, but I don't want you to treat me like a friend. See, it's a little bit awkward, and my name may not be explained the best way, but what I want here is not a parasocial relationship. You'll probably not get to talk with me unless... if you like DM me or something, I will talk to you, because I'm not to a level where I'm getting constant DMs. Well, hope I'm not going to be at that level. Well, hope I will be, because I'll be able to make money. But still, I'm not at that level, so I'm probably going to read it, and I'm probably going to respond. But the whole thing you need to understand is the longer I, as a content creator, grow, the lesser and lesser the chance is that I'm going to reply and talk to you. That's the thing. And that's the simple truth. You cannot go messaging PewDiePie and saying, what's up, bro, wanna play Terraria? You can't do that. You can't. Man's gonna ignore you, because truthfully speaking, he has been on the internet and he knows how the internet is. And I have been on the internet and I kind of know what the internet is. So I kind of have an idea on what most of you are. Most of you aren't terrible people. And I can only tell most of all from the comments. The views are not a representation of how you are, that's a representation of how many you are. The comments are a representation of how you are. And the comments really swing on what's your view on me. So, at the end of the day, I don't know how many people really watch my videos and how many people really actively follow mine, which is fine. It's alright. Now, but the thing is, going back to the point is, what I want to have a relation with you is I want to have a relation where we can talk as friends, but we're not friends. I don't know how you can even say this in words because it's really weird to explain. But think of this right now. Currently, you maybe were possibly gonna become my friend. Some of you are really weird. I've noticed, but some of you are quite fine, I'd guess. And you know, some of you are great people. I have to admit, I haven't met like a insane person, but I have met like understandable people. But you need to understand the fact that if you're gonna try to make friends with me, then we're not gonna be friends because you're gonna view me differently and I'm gonna kind of view you differently. We're not gonna be really two randos, right? We're not gonna be two random people saying, hey, I like that. Hey, I like this. Maybe let's do that. Hey, that'd be fun. We're not like that. We're gonna be, you know what we're gonna be? We're gonna be like, wow, you're this, you're so this, and you're so this, that. I want to be this, that with you. But currently, at the level of subscribers and notability, you kind of can't still do that with me. You kind of can't. I don't want to, like, encourage this behavior, but I don't want to also really discourage it. Because I know how, for some people, it's hard to make friends. Example, me. So, I really understand you somewhat and understandably. But at the end of the day, I want you to look at me as a friend, but not really your friend. As a distant supporter that you can't really ever connect with. As a person who maybe can understand you, but maybe doesn't know nothing about you. At the end of the day, the thing that you need to remember is we're two strangers on the internet. You can never expect nothing from no one. You can never expect something new from me, and I can never expect nothing new from you. It's a fair transaction, and you should look at it. Look at people, and shape them in your view carefully, because you never know those people. And do that to me. That's completely fair. I'm up to it. You can, in your view, you can look at me as however you want. You can look at me as a grifter. You can look at me as a funny person. You can look at me as an artist. You know, like it's crazy. And depending on how correct your view it is, you're probably not gonna know it, really. You're probably never gonna confirm it. Maybe you're gonna confirm it. Maybe you're gonna confirm little parts. But at the end of the day, we are two strangers. So, with all that being said, welcome to my newest representation of you, fan. It's a play on words. Clever. Now, here's what we're gonna do today. On this episode of Piper Yaps, I'm gonna have one mission for you. You're gonna have to think of the designs for this one. Yes, designs. Now, I don't know how much will you see this bad boy on my... Oh yeah, you see, pretty fun, yeah. So what you're gonna have to do with it, you're gonna have to think of cosmetics you can add, because if I'm gonna representing the fans better customize their character correctly, okay? Think of the things they should add, you know? Maybe add like a wacky hat, a little drawing, you know? Think of them, you know? I'll maybe, depending on how big this video is and depending on if there even are comments, I'll maybe pick some. If there's not, then I'll just do my own version. But currently, you're this representation of fan, and I have I have 3 levels. Okay, well, actually, it's 4 levels, and you can maybe even pick what those levels mean. So, but currently, I'm thinking of calm. Then we're gonna have a little angry. And then we're gonna have a mean jelly bean, which is gonna be blown away. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, da 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 da. Wap, wap. Wap, wow, 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 wow. And now I'm feeling just like a fan. Anyways, and sorry of that. But anyways, this is gonna be a video that I'm gonna probably put as my main video, because hopefully everything I say here and I do here is gonna relate to the future times. I'll probably make it private, and I'll probably call it something like you. So it could actually be the thumbnail. Right? Yeah, pretty crazy. But anyways, I hope this sets the boundaries pretty well. So yeah, this is the main thing I'm gonna have to expect of you, and maybe when I do get big, I'm gonna change it, because I'm not gonna include the part of, you know, when I get bigger and bigger, you know, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I hope you at least appreciated this video, and I hope you understood it, and if you don't understood it, and you can't understand my simple requests, then fuck off, okay? You're not a fan of the Piper. What was that face? Doom! Wait. Not based. And if I'm gonna respect yours and yours, you know, understanding, then you're gonna have to respect mine, you know? But anyways, let's try to figure out a thing that we can equal to the bro fist or the fucking thing. Because I don't know, I watch a lot of PewDiePie. Or PewDiePie's my main inspiration. So I have to figure out something. So, something random in my room fist.